it's more even terrible that we got used to violence. We didn't see it as a problem because we've been trained that way. We've been trained to think we are useless. We've been trained to think we are actually snakes. We're kind of a tribe of snake that the people kill us, they're doing well. So we believed we were supposed to die. So, but I loved my mother. I loved my father too. But somehow with the boys, they love their mom. So my mom was killed right in front of me. So, and my siblings, three siblings. I had two brothers and one sister who passed, and they were killed. They were tortured, I mean, to death. And so that creates anger in you. I mean, that creates anger in you. And I was somehow tolerant to think, stupid black people just came and killed other black people. Okay, that's a tribal issue. Then, as I grow up, I realized actually there is a white involved. Then I realized there are a group of white people actually planning the genocide in Rwanda. There's so many evidences. And some of you probably have seen the video of Franklin Graham, and who's the son of Bill Graham. He talked about a doctor in Liberia who got infected by Ebola, and this is like American doctor being infected in Africa. Guess what? They found a cure so quick, they treated him, he went home healed. In Africa, thousands are dying every day by Ebola, but guess what? The medicine has not been approved. That's the explanation. But because American doctor got healed. He said, these kind of violence are happening all over the world every day, and it happens to the same kind of people, and let's take this opportunity to expose the real truth. And by the way, I'm not even angry. I'm not supposed to be angry. Because when I get angry is when I'm about to do something, and I do something wrong. So I refuse to be angry. You can control it. I'm serious. You can control any kind of anger. You can wait for the next day. And I advise everybody, do not make any decision, big decision when you're angry. Because when you're angry, you don't think. So I train my life not to be angry so I can think. Now here's what I think. America is going through the same thing. If a black people are 16% of population, well, it's big. Somebody's angry at that, and whites are about 60% of population of the United States of America, and that's okay. There's no competition to that. But each one of us has experienced injustice among the whites, but like me, I've also experienced a great love, great care among the whites. So which one do I choose? If I get angry, I forget the good things, I do the bad thing. I go on the street throwing rocks. Many black races, for sure, they are throwing rocks because the anger, but you need to understand, also because they don't have a Holy Spirit. They don't have that power. You need to understand the power of Pentecost, because that power consumes you and it guides you and it makes you do the right things, and all kinds of wrong things happening around you. That's how we stay alive, we stay calm and progressive, because we have that power that comes from the Creator of all. I wish people would just buy into it. They would just try it, It's not a lie. Try Jesus and see what happens, even in these situations. So the only thing you can do that will matter the most, pray more than you can do, because God is waiting for his people to surrender, and just surrender your pride and kneel down and pray and see what he can do. He will expose the plans of evildoers and make them look like locusts in front of you. God does that all the time. No one is greater on earth when people who are called by his name come together and pray And even two people on earth just coming in agreement with one thing, the heaven invades the earth. That's what happens, people. So we are focusing on wrong things. I've been trying to tell people, you are focusing on wrong things. If you keep praying and asking God, why are you not doing something? But now people are asking him, why are you watching doing nothing? But they're not asking him to do anything. That's the power we have. He gave us the power. He gave us authority. When we need help, we ask. We ask for it. So I love America, and I think I've told many Americans, if I have to go to war for it, I will do that. If I have to throw my life for it, I will do it. Because I love the potential of Americans, the love for the whole world, not just their own country. So that's why being called American is kind of something really that would make me proud. And I would love to do something. So where I am right here in Africa, I can only say a few words. But I gotta tell you, don't try to take a side. Don't try to be too Republican, too Democrat. This is a bigger issue than just one political party. It's bigger than yourself. So if you're on the street thinking, shouting your political party or shouting your some kind of movement, a new movement, you should be thinking about your own thing. What is the church doing? Is the church following the movements that were created long ago, or is the church more creative, led by the Holy Spirit to do the right thing? There is a lot of things you can do, people. You don't have to follow the old movement. I mean, I don't like this old stuff like a political parties, what happened here in Rwanda. No. People create a movement for you to get involved so they can find you on the street and hit you with a car and they blame you for it. That's what they do. So be smarter than that. Ask your God. I mean, America, be led by the Spirit one more time. That's how you can make, America great again is not really the work of man. It's a good title, but think, are you asking the great God about the solution? Or you're just thinking, well, I can do this. I can do this by myself. Pray for your president. I would not endorse one candidate. I know he's a president. I'm not going to endorse Trump. People talk about Trump like he's the devil. And that's your problem, first of all. He's the president. You have no choice. You know what Christians do? You pray day and night. So even if you don't like him, help him make decisions that will benefit your life. When he makes bad decisions, no one survives just because they are on the other side. I pray that every American, every Christian will be led by the Spirit and do the right thing in this hard time of a crisis. God bless you.